Hey YouTube, I haven't done a video in a while, and this one is in response. Oh my god, I sound like a man. I just woke up and I just rewatched RMEGHANN's video on happiness, being happy, and her psychiatric approach to being happy instead of pursuing it other ways. And she asked for any opinions, or because she was prescribed Wellbutrin, and she asked any thoughts or whatever. She's on, like, she just started. So I wanted to make a reply video to it, but I also wanted to just share my story a little bit, because when I watch the news and I see these ladies, these mothers who like drive off cliffs with their kids, I'm like, and all these people who are, bad talk, bad mouthing it. I don't condone that at all, but I feel sorry, because there are times I did feel like that, and do still, but I just feel like they should have gotten help, and there is help out there, and if you are feeling like that, there is help out there. Wellbutrin may not be the solution. There's plenty of other ways to find help, even if it's a support group. Because kids are a lot. Especially being a stay-at-home mom and never getting a break away from them. So my story is that I don't have anybody here. Nobody. I don't have, I live in New Jersey. I have my husband, and I have my mother-in-law and my father-in-law, and it's just my husband's family here. So my mom and my dad live in North Carolina, so I don't have anybody. So if I get sick, it's like, who do I call? My mother-in-law and father-in-law go to Florida during like the winter time, and so there was plenty of times that I got sick or I had like a stomach bug, and there was just absolutely nothing I can do. Or even just plain old days where I don't want to, like, just drop off one of my kids at my mother-in-law's house. I'm like, I just either have to strap them down in the stroller or put them in the car and just take a drive, because it drives me nuts. So anyway, here goes. Last year, December 22nd, my son was born. The year before that, my daughter was born December 29th, so I have what they call Irish twins. Irish twins are babies born in the pretty much same year, or, because they're only 11 months apart. So, it was really hard for me, especially when I went into labor. I was so worried. I think the PPD started before, when I was pregnant with him, because I couldn't enjoy my daughter's first year of birth, and first year of life. I meant, I couldn't enjoy it. I couldn't pick her up around 8 months. When you start to get bigger, I couldn't pick her up. I couldn't rock her anymore, and I just started to get sad, and I just couldn't do the things that I would normally want to do. And at the time, we lived by the beach. I couldn't go to the beach like this big. I would have been like the beached whale. I mean, that's what I felt like. I was just like, too pregnant to go to the beach. So when my son was born, oh my God, when I went into labor, I was so concerned with how she would feel, and missing her and being away from her, and didn't give a crap about this baby that was inside of me. And I kept voicing this to my husband, but he was like, "Oh, it's natural, it's natural." And my sister said, it's natural feeling. I went through the same thing. You worry about when you have your second baby, you worry about how your first baby's gonna feel. So when he was born, this didn't go away. When Philomena was born, I had her nursery all decked out, and I don't know if you were following me. I stopped making videos because of having 2 kids. It was just too hard to keep up with YouTube. But I just slept with him on the couch I fed him. I felt like he was a very important plant that I had to keep alive. I didn't have any feelings towards him, and it was just the most horrible. I mean, I'm gonna get all these hate comments. I have a feeling, but it's the truth. It happened, and I'm sure I'm not the only one. Hence the term postpartum depression or the baby blues. But this feeling didn't go away. We moved from New York to New Jersey when he was about 3-4 months old, and it still didn't go away. And my mother-in-law's pressuring me, when are you going to do his christening, you know? And I was like, I could care less. You know, we just moved into this gross house, this rental house that my husband picked. His job requires us to move a lot locally, so we're not sure where we want to buy a house, so that's just a side note. We're now living in a house that I love, and I'm happy. I'm like 3 minutes away from my mother-in-law, and I'm much happier. But I'll get to how I got there. My husband and I also have been married 11 years, and we eloped 11 years ago. We never had a wedding. So I said, you know what? My son's going to have his christening. My husband and I should just get married in the church. Since we're going to be all dressed up and be at the church anyway, might as well do our vows and have the baby christened at the same time. Here I am now taking away from his day, making it about me. But, like, I didn't expect gifts or anything. I don't know. I made sure it was his christening. But I would never have done that with Philomena. And, so finally I was like, I need help. I think I might need some help here, because I was, like, just losing it. I just couldn't keep up. I was, like, vacuuming. The laundry was piling up. When my son was sleeping, my daughter was like, go outside. It was, like, summertime now. And I felt like I was neglecting her. And, you know, I was stunting her cognitive development and all this stuff. I was an emotional mess. My marriage was, like, spiraling downwards because I was loony. And that's all I could think of when I was crying. And finally, and my husband doesn't necessarily agree with mental illness because it's not a tangible sickness. So anyway, I went to the doctor. Well, actually, I went to my kid's pediatrician, and I broke down in there. I just started hysterically crying. I was like, I can't handle this. And he asked me all these questions, and he was like, you have classic textbook postpartum depression. And so he said, I mean, I can't prescribe you anything, but go see your doctor. I went to see my doctor. They were like, why didn't you come earlier? I mean, I really shouldn't have taken this. I didn't take the medicine when I was pregnant, so I mean, I couldn't do anything about it then, but for this, now my son is a year and a half, so yeah, I've been on it for about a year now, a little less than a year. I think I went on it in August his christening and my /wedding thing was last August, so it'll be a year in August. But I started off on Zoloft, and Zoloft does cause weight gain, and that was like a huge no-no for me. I'm like, hell no, am I gaining weight on top of just having 2 kids in about a year span. So, my friend told me, she was like, yeah, Wellbutrin, you melt off weight. And I was like, really? So, that was one of actually the motivators of trying Wellbutrin. However, it makes you loony when you first go on it. I don't know if you've ever tried cocaine, but I'm going to admit, yes, I did in college. I was a partier, and it felt like doing lines of cocaine. Like, I was up, like, in the middle, like, at the middle of the night, I couldn't sleep. I would chat a mile a minute to whoever would listen to me. I made a joke, like, I tell everyone, I'm like, the mailman runs away because I'll see him coming, and I'm like, hey, how you doing? You want to come in? You want to talk? You know? I was frantically cleaning the house and cleaning the windows and constantly cleaning. Oh my God, I was talking about it so much, my screensaver came on. Anyway, so it was just, when his christening and wedding thing came up, I was a neurotic mess because I wasn't used to it. But as it slowly gets into your system, you get better and better. And here I am now, a year later, and I feel normal. I'm in love with my son. Both my kids. I've learned it was a chemical imbalance, and after having 2 kids in a year span, your mind gets up. So all those hormones and those baby blues just didn't go away. And for all of you who, if anyone is watching this, go get help. If you can't afford it, there's plenty of free clinics, especially if you say you're feeling suicidal. Because I was having thoughts like that. Like I said, I thought my son was a plant that I had to keep alive. Like, that's crazy. I mean, I didn't look at him like, oh, he was growing leaves or something, but it was just the way that I thought, my thinking path. I think my train of thoughts weren't correct. And so here I am. I take Wellbutrin. I take about 150 milligrams in the morning and 1 at night, and I'm fine. I still get these weird side effects from now and then. It's also a smoking cessation pill. It means it'll help you quit smoking. So there's a lot of benefits from it. So those are my thoughts on Wellbutrin and postpartum depression, and I think anyone out there should get help, but just do know that those side effects go away, because I start eating like a mad woman, like Dunkin' Donuts and stuff, because I thought the Wellbutrin would make it. Well, the way my friend told me, she's like, oh, it makes your weight just melt off, and I gained weight. So, but then I realized that it's not like a weight magic pill. So I'm back at my goal weight, which is a good thing, and I'll do a weight loss journey video about that. Maybe I won't, because that was pretty much it. Also, I just exercise with my kids. I found ways to exercise with my kids, and I'll show you funny ways to exercise with your kids. That's about it. I suggest to anyone to wait at least 2 years in between having kids, and if you're, holy shit, I'm at 13, 20. And if you're anyone like, anyway, I'm going to end this here. Bye. Love you guys.